Iran nuclear sites destroyed in U.S. strike. CIA chief cites intelligence amid doubts over impact. Central Intelligence Agency Director John Ratcliffe on Wednesday said a body of credible intelligence indicated that Iran's nuclear program was severely damaged in the recent U.S. strikes. He also said the intelligence suggested that the nuclear sites would take years to rebuild. This includes new intelligence from a historically reliable and accurate source method that several key Iranian nuclear facilities were destroyed and would have to be rebuilt over the course of years, Ratcliffe said in a statement. Hours before, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio told Politico that Iran was much further away from a nuclear weapon following a U.S. strike on Tehran's three main nuclear sites over the weekend. Rubio's comments came after multiple media reports suggested that those U.S. strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities set back Tehran's program by only a matter of months, citing a preliminary U.S. intelligence assessment through sources. U.S. President Donald Trump and the White House rejected the assessment. The president reiterated on his Truth Social account that the Iranian nuclear sites were completely destroyed. The bottom line is, they are much further away from a nuclear weapon today than they were before the president took this bold action, Rubio told Politico on the sidelines of the NATO summit. That's the most important thing to understand: significant, very significant, substantial. Damage was done to a variety of different components, and we're just learning more about it, Rubio added, referring to the damage done to the Iranian nuclear sites. Also read: for dignity of American pilots, Trump announces major news briefing over U.S. strikes in Iran. On Wednesday, Trump said he would likely seek a commitment from Iran to end its nuclear ambitions at talks next week, and credited U.S. strikes on Iran with bringing a swift end to the war between Israel and Tehran. Trump said his decision to unleash huge bunker-busting bombs in Sunday's attack had devastated Iran's nuclear program and called the outcome a victory for everybody. It was very severe. It was obliteration, he said, shrugging off the initial assessment by the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency that Iran's path to building a nuclear weapon may have been set back only by months. Swipe left for next video. Meanwhile, anxious Iranians and Israelis sought to resume normal life after 12 days of the most intense confrontation ever between the two foes and a ceasefire that took effect Tuesday. Also read: Trump compares Iran strikes to Hiroshima, Nagasaki bombings. Don't want to draw a parallel. Latest blogs.